Hi there, my name is Jillian, this is my channel, and today I want to rant. I know I kind of already did this, like my last video, which is me ranting about how much I love learning, but I would like to rant again, because as you can tell by the title, I want to talk about like aging and wrinkles and all the stuff in that realm. Now, I am a relatively young person, like actually very young. I am a teenager, and I think I have a kind of unique perspective on aging compared to other people my age because I just see life a little differently. Like, as someone who has experienced a lot of trauma in life and a lot of trauma and thoughts around life, I feel like I view life and living differently than a lot of other people my age. Let me just start off by saying I don't think that aging is a bad thing. Like, I am very pro-aging. Like, I am so excited to get old and have wrinkles and have gray hair and have this, like, knowledge of life. And, you know, I was talking to my psychiatrist the other day, and she was telling me, you know, age is such a privilege. And, like, living another day, living another year, living another month, living another day is such a privilege. And I really had never thought about life that way to such an extent that she had said. And I feel like that's really made me think because, yeah, I agree, absolutely. A lot of people, I mean, obviously, it's not a bad thing to feel, like, insecure about your age. When I was younger, the only thing I ever wanted to do was grow up. I hated how young I was. I just wanted to be older. And now that I'm a little bit older and a little bit wiser, I feel like I have really learned to appreciate my youth, if that makes any sense. I think I've learned to appreciate my age and my life currently as it is, as it stands. You know, I feel like I almost feel the opposite way as I used to. I don't really mind getting older, but there's not a part of me anymore that wants to outrace life, you know? Like, I appreciate my age, and I really feel grateful for being the age that I am, and also knowing that I have the option and privilege of living more, hopefully. I feel like it's so nice. I don't know, but I really want to say, that's kind of a preamble, okay? Hopefully I cut that down a bit because I kind of just repeated myself over and over again. I am very annoyed by how many people hate aging. And I understand why, you know. It's so normalized and so pushed and pressured for especially women, but everyone, to be as youthful as possible, to be as young looking, as wrinkle-free as possible. And I feel like that's so stupid and so annoying and just really ignorant because aging is such a, like, obviously age comes with, like, bad things, like poor health, and you're more susceptible to so many things, but at the same time, age gives you knowledge, it gives you wisdom, it gives you this understanding, this better understanding of life itself, and I feel like to just push that away, to not want that privilege, to not want that knowledge and that perspective on life is ignorant. I mean, I don't hate people for not wanting to age because I understand why, but for the media itself, for people to perpetuate this idea of aging is bad really makes me upset because it's not, you know, it's not bad. And I remember, this is no, like, shade to the person that I'm talking about. If you ever see this video, I'm not mad at you. I don't think that the person ever will, but if you do, I'm not mad. But I remember someone in my class today was saying, you know, something along the lines of, like, I heard that, like, drinking out of a straw makes you have more wrinkles. And I was like, does it matter? Like, why is that a big issue, you know? Obviously I didn't say it in that kind of way, but editors know I'm really not trying to blame the general public, okay? I'm not mad at the people that are like, I'm insecure about my wrinkles, I'm insecure about aging. I'm not trying to say that, okay? I just wanted to make a quick note so that you guys all understand I'm not trying to blame you guys. I swear I'm more angry at the media. I feel like it's just so unnecessary to be so hyper vigilant and scared of specifically wrinkles, okay? Because I have a big issue with the media making wrinkles seem so bad. And the whole thing about like anti-aging is such a contradiction, because you don't want to age, but you're not supposed to get Botox, you're not supposed to get plastic surgery, you're not supposed to try and take action to look younger, which I think is so stupid, because you want your cake and you want to eat it too. That's so stupid. And I don't know, I just feel like we really, as a collective whole, need to stop being so upset about it. Like, your wrinkles, your gray hairs, your saggy skin, it's a sign of your life. It's almost like a time capsule of change and of growth and of years, of decades, of strength, of resilience, of bravery. And I feel like sometimes we don't really acknowledge that. I just feel like, I don't know, this is like a really big rant about repeating myself, like, but I just really feel like it's not a bad thing. Like, truly, I mean, learning and growing and changing and getting older, it's all a part of life, and maybe we should just be happy about that. Like, it really shouldn't be as big of a deal as it is. I just feel like that's so unfair, that's so stupid, and to make it such a scary topic that people don't want to discuss in its entirety, like, is not okay. I feel like it's unfair. And, you know, obviously age and life brings about many philosophical big questions that really no one had the answer to, obviously. But I just feel like if you have made it this far and you are as old as you are, that's a good thing, and you should be happy about that. It's not something to be ashamed of, it's not something to be scared of, it's something to be happy about. You've made it one more year. You have lived, you have survived another year, really. And you have gained this knowledge, you have learned something new, you have experienced these things. Like, you should be happy about that. I mean, of course, life brings about many bad things too, but you survived those bad things. You lived another day, and that's a good thing. Like, truly. It's something I think people don't think about enough in that kind of way. I don't know. I'm just quite passionate about that, because I know so many people who are just terrified of getting older, terrified of having wrinkles, having gray hairs. Like, I think about my mom. She does not think she's beautiful. But when I look at her, I see a beautiful woman. You know, of course, she has aspects of herself that maybe aren't so beautiful, but at least physically, I think she's a beautiful woman. I think that she looks the way I want to be when I'm older. And I feel like if we could just all feel that way about ourselves and the people around us, the world would be a much better place. And I think it's worth striving to be that way, you know? And I'm not saying you have to be older, that's really not what I'm saying at all. But just be happy with the way you are right now. Be satisfied, be content, and of course, strive to be better, but maybe better isn't what you thought it was. Maybe better isn't being youthful. Maybe better is just improving yourself and not changing yourself, not changing your appearance, not changing your wrinkles, your gray hairs, your saggy skin, not changing your appearance to be more youthful, but instead changing yourself to be a better person. Like, I really don't think that we're focusing on the right things right now, you know? So, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for being here, I guess, I don't know. And thank you. Well, I already said that, but you know. Goodbye.